Hello, I'm back. Well, I see that Rishi Sunak has bowed to political pressure from a number of technically hypocritical individuals and agreed to fly to Egypt to attend the COP27 climate conference. This only days after saying he intended to stay home and concentrate on pressing domestic issues. In my previous video, I described Rishi Sunak's initial decision as a positive step, and I stand by that, mainly because I can't understand the logic of world leaders and their entourages flying hundreds of miles, pumping large amounts of greenhouse gases into the air in the process, for a series of meetings on climate change. I'm not the only one who thinks that. In his article in last Monday's Daily Express, James Whale asked why, in this technological age, it was considered necessary to fly to Egypt for this, when these meetings could just as easily be conducted remotely using video conferencing tools such as Zoom, Google Meet or Windows Teams. In addition, the remote conference method would logically be cheaper, should allow more time for discussion, and could be less of a security headache. Due to the controversy about this, Suella Braverman's comments regarding illegal immigration, Matt Hancock signing up for I'm a Celebrity when he should be representing his constituents, and many other issues, I've been considering how the government can rebuild public support. Well, let's face it, something needs to be done, if only to avoid a repeat of the recent shambles, which ultimately forced Liz Truss to resign as Prime Minister. And to think it could have very easily been avoided if only Conservative MPs had swallowed their pride and followed the wishes of the party membership in the contest eventually won by Ms Truss. Therefore, I think it would be a good idea, as a start, if in future all political parties agreed to use a standardised voting system like the one I suggested in my 31st July political leadership contest video. Even better, when a parliamentary party calls a leadership election, there should be a poll on the parliamentary website designed in a way that prevents people submitting multiple votes, such as proof of voter eligibility. This would allow voting age members of the public, both members and non-members, to suggest who should lead the party undertaking the leadership contest, while also selecting their choice of leader for the other parties, or just skipping past the pages that they feel don't apply to them or their area. For example, the first page could list 3 people who have put themselves forward for the party leadership contest, followed by boxes for an alternate name, none of the above, don't know, and not applicable. Pages for the other parties will let people vote to retain the current leadership, nominate an alternative person, or select the don't know or not applicable options. It may also be worth, at other times, like the start of the financial year, or after major events, such as the budget, having a form like this one, listing the parliamentary parties with a box for each, so that people can submit the name of which member of that party they want to lead it, without having to wait for any of the parties to trigger a leadership contest. Either of the latter options would have an added benefit by possibly giving the winner in each poll, whoever that turned out to be, a mandate from the country. This is important as the lack of a clear mandate is a major criticism of the current leadership selection process. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to like and share, and also submit comments and suggestions. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to be notified about new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.